So let's talk about a healthy self-esteem versus, say, narcissism, okay? I had probably more narcissism than the average person, and probably my ex-girlfriends would line up and be more than happy to confirm that about me. And probably I would say it happened because as a baby, I did not get the attention that I probably needed to feel my little moment in the sun, so I was really secure in my value, and then I had to go ahead and basically rant and rave and get as much attention as I could and tell everybody how great I was in order to sort of make up the deficit. So I will have a video later about my journey towards a healthy self-esteem. But you know, when I used to look in the mirror, I would say maybe, you know, hey, you're a reasonably good-looking guy. You know, you're a hard-working guy. You know, you're on a moral scale. You're probably better than average. You know, you're pretty athletic. You know, I don't know. Like, I would have put myself in a pretty good place. You know, on my egotistical level of who I think I am. And if I'd been someone else who had been, you know, had a harsher life, who you know, had been beaten up all the time and abused and had some really traumatic experiences, and maybe I'd try to do things and often failed or whatever, you know, I might have looked in the mirror and go, you know, you're sorry, you don't, what is that? What is that thing on your face and your nose? It's so big, and you know, you're 100 pounds overweight, and you know, nobody's ever gonna love me, or what, you know, whatever. I'm sure I could have had a kind of mirror image of that self-assessment, because what was the basic nature of my rationale around it? That there was this separate me here that had these particular qualities, and I was looking at them and evaluating them honestly and coming to an assessment. And if the assessment was a really good assessment, then that would be kind of a narcissism, because I think I'm all that, right? And then I'm going to tell you, hey, I'm all that. Okay. That's no longer the way I see it. That's no longer the way I look at it. And as a result, I now have a healthy self-esteem. So how do I look at it now? I look at it actually more factually, more aligned with reality. So if I look in the mirror and I see that, hey, you're a reasonably decent looking guy, guess what? That's a gift. It's a gift from mom and dad. Total gift. Didn't do anything to earn it. Or, hey, you've got a really high energy and you're able to work your tail off. Guess what? Gift again. Like, I don't do anything to create the energy. And when I don't have it, guess what? I definitely don't have it. Like 2 days ago, I hit the wall and I had to lie down on the bed for like 4 hours. All right. So that energy is not up to me. You know, I've built this beautiful place here, this kind of paradise on a piece of land. I could sit there and tap myself on the back, but you know what? Gift. The dude that sold me the land, he didn't know me from Adam. He trusted me. He owner financed the land to me when I was flat broke. And then my parents and my girlfriend's parents gave me the down payment, and that's how I got the land, okay? Then, like, the work ethic to, you know, keep the jobs and earn the reasonably small amount of money I earned while I was doing that. Gift. Like, dad modeled work ethic, instilled it in me, like hammered it into me, made it a part of me, put me in environments where practically everyone around me was a super achiever, and I was, you know, barely able to keep up with that or whatever. So whether it's good or not something I did. It was instilled in me by my parents and by the environment that I'm in. My good health, you know, gift, the immune system. I think I could stop there, and I think you can get that literally everything is a gift. Like, finally, I'm in a great relationship with this woman that I'm with. And, well, why is that? Well, we happened to be available at just the right moment because we had both been out of relationships for just the right amount of time. We were both sick of being in dysfunctional relationships. We couldn't launch into another relationship. We had to be friends for a while, and we actually got lived into a friendship that was far and away the most important part of what was going on. And then the romantic part and all that was almost like an accidental thing on the tail end of a friendship. And so we were gifted this series of events that led to us being in the right place at the right time with the right mindset and everything, that led to this chemistry coming together. It wasn't because I had figured out how to be in a relationship. I had not figured out how to be in a relationship. I just had been so beaten up by the universe by, mentally grasping for things that I thought I wanted. I couldn't take it anymore. So gift again. The universe lived me into a decent relationship. So when I look in the mirror now, what I say to myself is, you are the luckiest motherfucker. You're the luckiest motherfucker on planet Earth. Why? Because you've been gifted everything. You've been gifted everything you need to be alive, to enjoy your life and everything like that. But there's another piece of it. The realization that everything is a gift. The realization that you're being lived. And then actually bringing that on in and being so convinced of it that you're willing to kind of try on this paradoxical, heretical, or whatever the word is, way of being in the world. That is so fortunate. Just the appreciation of the fact that everything is a gift, not just the gifts, but the realizing that everything's a gift. That is better than being a billionaire, because it's actually putting this glow right here in the chest that, the money's designed to bring you, but it actually doesn't. The glow is an intrinsic thing. It's an intrinsic being, something beautiful to yourself. And so the realization that all these gifts are where it's at is so rare and so wonderful that you can get off on being the person that was gifted the realization that everything's a gift. So you don't have to be rich, you can be poor, you don't have to be anything. You just got to realize, holy crap, just to be me in my skin suit here, living on the thin little precipice of being alive, it's such a gift. And everything that happens in it is a gift. And I am pumped up to be the recipient of these gifts. And I have to be worthy of those gifts because it's happened. And here I am at the center of this universe. When I wake up in the morning, it appears. Everything appears, the world appears, all the people appear. It's only there when I'm here, when this conscious platform is here. So I can't deny that I'm at the center of a universe that's serving me all the time, gifting me all the time. All these things that I've got. Wow. I'm the luckiest dude on the world, and therefore my self-esteem is super, super high, not because I got my shit together, because I'm the luckiest guy in the world. And I think that everybody is the luckiest woman in the world or the luckiest guy in the world. We're all lucky.